if you're not good at like just spinning up these conversations and just talking to people like that, complete strangers, go sit at the bar, have a beer, and chat up some random person that you've never met before. You say, I just don't know when to jump on the phone. Like the question is, whenever you can, really, like that's when you're going to make the connect. Over text, it's really hard. But like the texting, you're trying to get to the texting so that they will jump on the phone with you, right? So you're like texting. Cool. Listen, like, do you have 5 minutes tomorrow? I just like, I need to just like hear a little bit about the situation over there, like see what's going on. Again, I don't know how to give you a straight up answer because now you're like trying to script it when like that goes against the whole way you're supposed to be doing this, the right way to do it. A lot of people teach the scripting because as you're getting started and trying to learn all that, it's easy because it frees your mind up from worrying about certain things. I really don't like that. I want you to like always be anchored in the fact that you were talking to a human being and you're just trying to have a conversation. Like, and if everything they say, I'm trying to figure out like, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about, like, I'm just trying to piece all that stuff together on those calls, right? So a guy like that, and guys, if you're in a system that you can record your calls, I would record some of your calls and for your team as well. And I think every salesperson on the phone should be listening on some kind of frequency. You don't have to do it every day because sometimes it could be a little frustrating to listen to yourself, but you got to be reviewing some of your calls. I used to do a really cool exercise with my teams where for the newer guys, like once a week, we would sit down. Well, really, no, sorry. Through initial training, I started doing it once a day with them at some point because they were doing so much call volume, where we sat down and like they'd bring me their best and worst call for the day. And we just listened to the recording of it and we talked through like, okay, what'd you hear here? What'd you hear here? Yeah, no, I bet you this was going on. I bet you this. And what was cool for me is I actually saved a bunch of deals. Wasn't necessarily saving, but like I was able to step in and make some deals happen out of that because I could hear what was really going on that they really didn't get there to. So it'll help you as you kind of grow. You listen to your own calls, you're like, oh man, it sounded like he's saying this, like I'm talking about this. I wonder if it was like this is going on. Like you're trying to figure out why are they on the phone with you to begin with? Like something is going on, or why did they respond to the text to begin with? Something is going on. Yeah, do you have 5 minutes tomorrow? I just need to hear a little about the situation. Stuff like that, you just get familiar with kind of doing that. But again, we're trying to like, I'm not trying to have this whole conversation with you over text. I'm trying to be like, okay, all right, listen, let's do this. It sounds like you're open to selling. Let me just give you a call tomorrow. If you've got 5 minutes, we'll talk through a couple things, figure out if it's the right fit. And, if it's not, no big deal. I only wasted 5 minutes of your time and, we part as friends. Done. Again, guys, just have the conversation. Like this is conversating. Just have conversations. Good exercise for you guys. It's going to sound a little crazy, but honestly, if you're not good at like just spinning up these conversations and just talking to people like that, complete strangers, like go sit at the bar, have a beer, and chat up some random person that you've never met before. Make it a game in your head of figuring out like how much about them can you learn in the 20 minutes you're sitting there, whatever the case is. Right? Just this is what you're trying to do with people. Don't jump to the end stuff.